Hi, this is Scoggett, and today what I'm doing is I'm doing a hickory smoked pork shoulder on my pit barrel cooker. And I'll have this in more than likely about 4 parts, and every part I'm going to show you how to go about making this pork shoulder. And on part 1 will be applying the rub, and I'll explain everything about that. Second part be putting it on the pit barrel. Third part will be pulling it off and wrapping it, adding a little moisture to it, and it goes back on the pit barrel. And the fourth part will be the finished product and plating up. So go ahead and get started. And something else is, it calls to hang the pork shoulder by the hooks and cook it that way on the pit barrel. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it on the grate this time and see how it comes out. Sure, there's not going to be much of a difference. It's going to cook either way. So that's why I'm going to do it. I just don't feel like hanging it today. So there you go. Okay, now what I have here is I have, give me a drink of my coffee here. Get this out of the way. What I have here is a 5-pound pork shoulder. And what I've done is I've moved some of this stuff out of my way. What I've done is I went ahead and washed it off. When you take it out of the package, you want to wash it off and pat it dry with paper towels. You also want your pork shoulder to be kind of at room temperature, not just ice cold whenever you take it out of the fridge and just put the rub on and slap it on the pit barrel. You want it to be about room temperature. This has been sitting out for about an hour and a half, so it's just about room temperature. It's not really, it's cool, but not like it was before. And what I'm going to be using today, I usually use mustard for my binder for the rub. I'm using some Worcestershire sauce. The reason for this is because I'm out of mustard. I don't have any mustard in the house, and so this is what I'm going to be using. And this is going to be the binder for it. Just going to put it on like this. Just kind of rub it in. It'll work. I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands off, dry them off because I'm going to be applying the rub. Then we're going to turn it over and get the other side. The rub what I'm using is my own rub that I made up, and it's got I can't tell you the ingredients because if I did everybody would know it, but I'll give you one ingredient. Well, I'll give you 2 ingredients what's inside this rub. There's salt and there's pepper. So of course there's kosher salt and of course black pepper. So won't review any more of my secret. Just going to put it on there real good. I always say I don't think you can ever get too much rub on a pork shoulder because it's going to really bring out the flavor on it. Kind of pat that in. I'm going to be cooking this fat side up. Man, that's really thick here. Be all right. Okay, got that done on this side. Now I'm going to turn it over and get the other side. This one don't have much of a fat cap. I should have got one with a little more, but I think it's going to be all right. Go ahead and rinse my hands off, wash them up again. Then I'll go ahead and put some Worcestershire sauce on this side. Kind of rub it in so it gets distributed evenly there. And this is the way it's going to go on the pit barrel. Like I say, there's a little bit of fat here, and I should have paid attention there and got one with a little more fat to it. Hopefully it'll be all right. Pretty sure it will. Some more of my rub on there. I tell you, this rub is real good. It's very good. This one's got a bone in. It's got the bone in, so it's gonna. I always like the bone in pork shoulders. And that's all you do. I mean, let's prepare it. Like I said, I usually use mustard, but I don't have any mustard in the house, so I use the Worcestershire sauce. It's going to work the same way, hopefully. Never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it will. The rub, use whatever rub you want. It's up to you. And I have the second part coming up, and I'll show you the pork shoulder on the pit barrel, on the grate. All I'm doing is just putting it on the grate, but I'm going to be smoking it with hickory. So I'll have the second video coming up. I appreciate all you viewers and subscribers out there, and y'all take care.